Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and for many of you, dear friends, I'm sorry I cannot be with you today in person, at the start of what is a defining week for the future of Europe's social dimension. On Friday in Göteborg, Europe's leaders will sit side by side with social partners, civil society, for the first social summit for fair jobs and growth in 20 years. This is more than just a symbol. For over 60 years, improving living and working conditions has been a core part of the European project. And we can take pride in the fact that the European Union is today one of the most equal, the most prosperous places to live in the world. However, our social market economy was shaken by years of low or no economic growth at all, and the social consequences have been far-reaching. Thanks to our collective efforts, we are slowly turning the page, but there is no complacency on our part. More than 18 million people are still unemployed. 70 million Europeans still struggle with basic reading and writing. And women still earn 16% less per hour than men. And at the same time, the world of work is changing before our very eyes. Just think that the children that started school this autumn will likely take up jobs that do not yet exist. We need to confront and shape these realities, old and new. A lot has already been done at European level in recent years, but as we decide on our future, the need to improve living and working conditions right across our union is as acute as ever. This is why we have put investing in our people at the core of our agenda. In Ireland alone, as we are in Ireland, the European Social Fund will support 1 million people between 2014 and 2020. That includes providing over 500,000 further education places for people with low academic qualifications and 135 training places for job seekers. Another central priority has been to underpin the social dimension of the European Union and give a new momentum to sustain upward social convergence. On Friday, we'll take a big step forward by proclaiming the European Pillar of Social Rights. The pillar is our shared commitment to uphold values, rights, principles that we all hold dear and that we need to deliver on collectively. It is about putting fairness first and creating the same opportunities for all regardless of the lottery of birthplace. It is about rethinking and modernizing our social policy and making good on the 60-year-old European promise of improving working and living conditions. This is what your forum and this week are all about. And this is what Eurofund also stands for. So I want to take this opportunity to thank the agency. And I have known these agencies for decades, as I am a former Labour Minister. I want to thank the agency for its invaluable work and expertise over the last decades. I look forward to hearing the results of today's discussions when I meet probably many of you on Friday in Göteborg, Sweden, as we begin this new chapter for Europe's social dimension. I wish you a fruitful forum. Bye.